A major investigation is underway in Glasgow after a police helicopter smashed into a pub where more than 100 people were watching a band. 8 people died in the crash and 14 others are being treated for serious injuries.
Friday night on the banks of the River Clyde, and seeing was disbelieving. A helicopter had fallen from the sky and crashed through the roof of a busy Glasgow pub, embedding itself in the building. This video shows the chaos, the destruction and the dust at the Clutha pub, which was packed with drinkers enjoying a live music concert. In the minutes following the impact, survivors became rescuers, helping to extricate the injured by clearing a path through the debris and forming a human chain to get them out. Only when they escaped the building did they grasp the unreality of what had happened, that a helicopter had dropped through the ceiling.
There was a huge bang, and there was like a couple of seconds of almost stillness after this bang, and then the whole other side of the pub that from where I was in collapsed, and in itself the roof and the gantry of the bar and all that sort of stuff collapsed.
Glasgow MP Jim Murphy was driving past the pub when the helicopter came down.
So there was this kind of human chain, people further in the pub than me, trying to grab people out, and there was a small line of people, and you basically got past the person, and you tried to pass them to the person next to you to try and get them from harm's way.
As day broke, the fire brigade poured over the remains of the building in a fruitless search for survivors. The emergency services said contact had been made amidst the rubble, but it didn't last. A rescue effort evolved into a recovery operation overnight, as hopes faded of retrieving survivors. As darkness fell the day after, the full extent of the death toll emerged in a news conference.
We can now confirm that the number of fatalities involved in this incident has risen to 8. Three of these 8 fatalities were found within the helicopter and were our colleagues in the helicopter crew. The remaining 5 people were found within the building.
Scotland's First Minister held a news conference, having visited the emergency services.
This is a black day for Glasgow and for Scotland, but it's also St Andrew's Day, and it's a day we can take pride and courage in how we respond to adversity and tragedy. And that response from our emergency services and from ordinary citizens has been exemplary.
The incident here involved 2 very familiar pieces of this city's furniture. One, a live music venue, very prominent on Glasgow's social scene. The other, a police helicopter which patrolled the streets very visibly from the skies above. Officials from the Air Accident Investigation Branch are already in Glasgow to begin their inquiries. In this city, the answers can't come quickly enough. James Matthews, Sky News, Glasgow.